What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. So, yo, man, this is my complete Cowboys versus 49ers breakdown, which is actually going to be very short and to the point. Cowboys got their ass whooped, bruh. I'm just being honest with you. We got our ass whooped. We came out here and we played a 49er team that is arguably better than the 49er team that we lost in the playoffs to. They beat us on every facet of on the field. I'm just keeping it real with you. The score was over 40-something to 10, bro. Cowboys could not utilize anything that we've been practicing in last week. Red zone efficiency, bro, we couldn't even get in the red zone. We actually got worse in the red zone. Why? Because we couldn't even get there. Turnovers were at a maximum high. Why? Dak gave them 3. Let's just be real. Defense couldn't get you a turnover. I told you guys that this game was going to come. What was going to happen when the defense couldn't get a sack, could not get a turnover, could not get a positive play on an offense? What was going to happen? How was my offense going to help me that day? Well, guess what? That day was yesterday. Because that's exactly what happened, man. The defense played a very good offense who did a really good job of what? Protecting the football and not giving them opportunities. And I'm going to be honest with you, the Dallas Cowboys just ran past them all the time. I love you, Micah Parsons, but I said this before. Micah is 100% sack hunting, and because of that, he runs right past running backs. Shout out to my linebackers who are just not linebackers, man. Listen to me. Shout out to my linebackers. Why? Because I got safeties and corners and everybody else and a mama playing linebacker except for actual linebackers. Listen to me. I am tired of my defense struggling with safeties playing linebackers. This is ridiculous. We have tried everything in the book except for an actual linebacker to actually try to play him. Cowboys need a freaking linebacker as in yesterday. Next thing. Tight ends, running backs on running back. Listen to me. We do not have a starting running back on our team, and we do not have a starting tight end on our team. The best running back on our team right now, in my opinion, is Rico Dow. Tony, I love you, bruh, but listen to me. If there is not no open hole with 50 yards in front of him to just track me through, he's not getting no big run, bro. It's not happening this year. Secondly, Rico Dow looks like a way more violent runner, and I'm going to be honest with you, the defense actually respects Rico Dow way more than they respect Tony Pollard. That's why they backed their ass up, and that's why Rico was actually able to get some production last night. Tight end room. My tight ends can't catch, bro. I'm going to just be honest with you. Listen to me. I asked this question. I said, bro, what is we going to do with the missing touchdowns and the missing productions we get from Dalton Schultz? Who's going to replace that? You guys swore up and down that these new tight ends who had 17 catches between them last year was going to come in here and do this. And guess what? The Dallas Cowboys have 4 different dudes trying to be a starting tight end. And guess what? It's not working, bro. I'm going to tell you this right now. My first pick for next year, Brock Bowers from University of Georgia. We throw the damn ball to the tight end way too much to not have a good one. So guess what, Cowboys? I'm all in. Go get Brock Bowers from Georgia. Fix your problem. It ain't going to get fixed this year, but it'll get fixed next year. That's the pick for me. I'm already letting you know that. Next thing, Dan Quinn. I love you, dog, but listen to me, bruh. There's been little things about your defense that I've been questioning. Like, how the hell you let a tight end just go off last night? 3 touchdowns. We did nothing to adjust to Kittle, bruh. We're not even talking about a big play wide receiver on the outside. We're talking about a tight end that's running routes right in front of your linebackers, right in front of your safeties, catching balls. And I'm going to tell you this right now, bruh. 2 of the touchdowns, he was wide the freak open. When you get wide open touchdowns, you know what that is? Good play call. And that's what they had last night. San Francisco had really good play calls on our defense that were just, our defense had nothing for it, bruh. We had absolutely nothing for the Frisco last night. Nothing, bruh. I'm going to tell you this right now. Dallas Cowboys need to be a little bit intimidated, bruh. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. It doesn't really matter what we do for the regular season. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, we're going to have to come right back here to San Francisco and play that team and beat them in San Francisco to get to a Super Bowl. Listen to me. We can't even talk about a Super Bowl right now because it's going to have to go through a team that we haven't beaten 3 tries at their house. It's not going to, right, bro, we can't even talk about that right now. Our biggest goal right now is to beat San Francisco in San Francisco, because if it doesn't happen, you're not going to a Super Bowl. And that's the position that we have now put ourselves in. All right, that was a free thought. Let me get back to this breakdown. This breakdown. I know this breakdown's all over the place, but that's how we was. That's how we played last night. Real quick, let me get back to the breakdown though. All right, so defense. Listen to me. Defense for the 2nd game in a row let a team walk right down the field and score on them, bro. Like, right out the gate. Listen to me. I was actually excited when they announced that the defense was going on the field first until Brock Purdy literally walked down the field and scored on him. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, man. That is the most depressing feeling in the world is when you put your strongest asset on the field thinking that they're going to be able to do something for you and they get punched in the mouth. Because that's exactly what happened to my defense last night. They got punched in the mouth, bro. And I'm going to tell you the cold thing about the game is San Francisco didn't even really go off. Freaking CMC didn't have over 50 yards. Debo Samuel didn't have over 100 yards. Kittle had a gang of touchdowns, but he didn't even have a large amount of yards. You know what they did? They team whipped our ass. That's what they did. They team whipped our ass. Like, there was no individual that beat us in the 49ers. They team whipped our ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with you. I said this on my live last night. The biggest disparity that I saw last night is I saw 11 individuals playing one team. And the Dallas Cowboys had 11 individuals trying to play one team. And I'm going to tell you this right now. 11 individuals will always lose versus a team. That's just what it is. Cowboys got to figure this thing out. Offense. Let's slide over to offense before I get up out of here. I'm about to get on the road and go home. I got about 6 hours ahead of me. Let's finish on this offense. Listen to me. Cowboys offense, we need an explosion of talent. We don't have enough. Like, we don't got to go into all details of what this player did and what this player didn't, because we got our total team ass whooped last night. We do not have enough. Play calling, I'm going to tell you this right now. Our play calling is anemic. Our play calling is exactly the same from last year. I don't know what part Kellen Moore was responsible for last year, but I see a lot of stuff that I thought we were firing Kellen Moore for still happening. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm curious to know what the hell Kellen Moore was doing and what he wasn't doing last year, simply because now I'm seeing a lot of the things that I want to see Kellen Moore be fired for. I'm seeing them happening right now. So it's making me believe that, shoot, maybe Mike was calling plays last year. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Our play calling is absolutely boring, bruh. Our play calling is worse. I'm just being honest with you right now. Our play calling is worse. We called 40 plays at the line of scrimmage. Mike McCarthy refuses to call plays that press the defense. Refuses, bruh. Refuses. Like, everything is an out route. Everything is an in route. Everything is an in-breaking route. Everything is happening right in front of the DB. So the DB, all he has to do is tackle you. We do nothing to stretch the defense. Nothing to make the defense perplexed. Nothing at all, bruh. And then our creativity is at an all-time low. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If your effectiveness is not good, your ass better be creative. And I'm going to tell you this. If you're effective, you ain't got to be creative. But guess what? The Cowboys are not effective and they're not creative. So what do? A whole lot of punting. That's what it is, bruh. This is not a good offense that can challenge a good defense. It's not. And to be honest with you, it hasn't been all year. Like, the only reason why we felt that way is because we won games. Like, I'm just being real with you guys. Our offense, what really happened last night and what's been happening these last 2 weeks is every one of our mistakes that West Coast has been pointing out and has pointing those flaws, teams are just overshining the thoughts on them. Because think about this. You couldn't stop the run. So what did they do? They team ran on your ass all night. So, to be honest with you, there is too much film out on how to beat the Dallas Cowboys. They got to change it, bro. Just be honest with you. Cowboys got to do it over, and we got to get this fan. Listen, man, this has been a long-ass video. I did a lot of rambling on it, but that's how this game turned out, man. I might even do this video again. Keep it 100. But you already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.